Hi, I'm Ishan, founder and CEO of Ishan Vats Jha. Before I begin, I'd like to ask all of you a question. How many of you have used your eyes in the last 10 minutes? How many of you would be okay to not live without it for the rest of your lives? Yes, thank you for answering. This is a challenge that 2 million people with sight loss in the UK face every day. And it's roughly about 1 in 30 people in the UK. In 2013, doctors diagnosed me with eye disease and said, you might get blind as you age. That just didn't scare me. It made me question my independence. Inspired by that event, in 2017, I wrote a white paper on how do I increase employment for visually impaired people, or VIP as we formally refer. And through that research, one thing that came out frequently was mobility. So the research further concluded that for a VIP to travel from point A to point B in London takes twice the time and costs double in compared to a sighted person. Now, mobility is not just about transport. It influences employment, healthcare, social life, and most importantly, dignity. At Travel Hands, we're changing that with a simple idea. So a VIP can find a sighted and verified guide to travel from point A to point B with the help of Travel Hands. All our volunteers are vetted by enhanced DBS checks and have to complete a quiz along with training to ensure they have completed the induction. They can share their availability in the app 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. For improved safety, our customer service person monitors the journey so that everybody is safe and happy and comfortable. Also, we have next of kin just to make sure VIPs feel more safer. Very briefly, a VIP approaches us by calling, using the web app, mobile app, emails, or WhatsApp. The journey is registered in the system, and the best matches are informed. We have saved 30 minutes on each journey and approximately save £40 a month for an active VIP traveling in London. 25% of our journeys are NHS appointments, and further 25 are related to workouts. We have done 1,500 journeys, served 350 VIPs, and have 90 odd volunteers. In the last 5 years, we have managed to create an income of 900 grand and have worked with multiple brands. If today we win the 5 grand, we will be using that to fund a project where we have worked with few colleges to recruit young people. We will train them and onboard them as Travel Hands. After 3 volunteer journeys, they will be eligible for paid guides. And that will probably help us serve 400 paid journeys. We have a team with lived experience, very passionate to solve the problem, and looking forward to getting your help. Lastly, in the beginning I asked you a question, what if, can you live without your eyesight all your life? That's not a question I can ask millions of people in the UK, but it's on us, you and me, to find a solution to make their independence better. Thank you.
So we open it up for questions from judges. Yes?
The obvious one that's missing on your partners page is TfL, and I was wondering if there's opportunities to partner with TfL to further develop Travel Hands.
Yeah, we've approached TfL quite a number of times, and they always say you are on our radar. But I guess they want to see more traction.
Yeah.
We have saved costs by reducing the burden on their TfL staff, and we're showing that report every year to them. So hopefully they agree to us.
So keep knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, really interested in the volunteer side of it. So just wondering how you would sort of recruit and engage with volunteers. And also, is there a chance for volunteers to sort of describe themselves to the visually impaired people so that they have that sort of chance to give that reassurance?
Yeah. So I'll answer the second question first. Once they register, they record a 10-second video just to introduce themselves, and the VIP is very much happy to hear the voice and remember the person. Also, before the journey, we share one-time secret codes. to identify people and also to just break the ice. All of them are funny ones, promise. To recruit, we have tried many different things. So CVS websites through all the councils, that's number one. But the traffic coming in from there and the ROI isn't the best from those sources, to be honest. Google has been the most productive one with our SEO spend and now the ChatGPT referrals. Then thirdly, social media. Actually before the social media, I would say colleges, universities are also big recruiting places. Then we do corporate volunteering events with a number of big companies, and we're accelerating that in the coming years as well. So all these ways we can recruit people.
So in terms of volunteers and VIPs, what's the retention rate like when they connect with each other? Is it a big retention rate? As in, do they leave quite quickly? Do you have to constantly look for a new volunteer, or do volunteers stick with them for quite a while?
So it depends on the area where we are, and it depends on the traffic of volunteers who are available to serve the VIPs. So in some, I would say VIPs love the service because at £3 an hour, we are giving them a service which is very affordable. Like even if they book a taxi and go from somewhere, from the taxi, getting on a taxi to a venue is a big challenge. And volunteers, we have different personas of volunteers. So students, they go, they move on in life, I would say, and they get bored as well. Working age people volunteer mainly after working hours and weekends, so they come up once a week at least, I would say. Senior citizens are very active because they have the freedom pass as well, and from 9:30 onwards they have free travel, and they feel purposeful. So we kind of like organize and then send requests based on the personas we have defined. In terms of retention, once we started giving travel expenses, the retention improved. We also added the reward scheme, so people who do journeys, they get points, and then they can redeem those rewards, cafe, discounts, whatever, cover all the brands. So these things are improving the retention rate. Where we are struggling and lacking, and probably took help from you as well before, is how do we market this? How do we get more people to? How do we see what travel hands? And we have, the best retention has been from Google SEO. People search flexible volunteering and pop up there, and then they love what we do. So, thank you.
Thank you so much. Another round of applause. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So for our